Hi, very good morning to all of you. Today we are going to see a question which was asked for the real IELTS examination on 12th of February 2022 for the general training module, pen and paper test. So today we have the question. It's a multiple question, what we call it as hybrid question. So we have a statement part and we do have two specific questions. So in the statement part, we have the topic addressed. More and more media coverage is on famous people who come from ordinary background. What is the reason behind this interest? Do you think it's a positive or a negative development? These are the two questions there. So what is the reason why media is giving attention to famous people who come from ordinary background? And is this action a positive or negative development? So most of the students, they give importance to the visual media, especially TV or the social media too. We need to consider media as something which is bigger than what we expect or what we perceive. We have the print media, uh, which is an established or socially accepted media. We do have a considerable proportion of TV viewers. We do have a considerable proportion of internet users. We do have a considerable proportion of social media users. And we do have other advertising media which publicize these things to the people. So we could see that media is not only the TV which you see. So you please don't see the matter in that particular angle. You have to see the thing in a general angle. So please don't misunderstand. So whenever you see the question TV, you just don't see the physical outfit of TV which is hanging on the wall or which is placed on the table. So that's the traditional concept of TV. We can see TV on our smartphones right now. We can see TV on the desktops or laptops. So you know that TV is not only what we can see there on the box. You know, watching TV, it's not asked what time you watch TV. You watch TV together at home, at maybe at for half an hour or 1 hour. So you may be watching TV programs, recorded TV programs online. So that's also TV watching. So we need to consider these things because the world has changed and we have to update these things. So these more and more people, I mean the urban population, are watching TV on their smartphones. They record the things, their favorite programs, and they watch it later. So these things you need to consider. You please don't see the TV is something which is on the wall and what we watch it. So we should have a wider concept when we address the question. So here, media, in the sense, we have a wider uh, concept. We have a broader area which covers by the media. Now, what we can see in the introduction. So we have addressed the question, the topic as of late, many popular media are seen focusing on successful personalities who come from the ordinary social economic backgrounds. This is what we have seen in the statement part. It is restated here. What is the primary reason? The primary reason why why media does this is to exploit the interest and curiosity of its customers, and it hardly evokes any negative impact in the society. So it's to exploit the interest and curiosity of the people who watch it or who read it. and it does not evoke any negative impact in the society. So this is what we can see here in the introduction. We have seen two sentences. One is the topic, another is addressing these two questions in one particular sentence. So when the matter is over, we need to explain this part. The primary reason why media does this is to exploit the interest and curiosity of its customers. This is the first part. Part number one has to be addressed in the first paragraph. Turning to the reasons why such a focus is given by the media, the fundamental one is to seek more public coverage. So it is to seek more public coverage. So we have uh, to hike the rating actually. This is the thing. To be precise, modern media have well-developed research wing and they understand the pulse of their readers, listeners, and viewers, whether it is newspapers or radio or TV or internet, whoever it is, they do have a well-developed research wing. So they understand the pulse of the readers. They have they have undergone a numerous researches, and they do have a lot of past experiences, and they know how to make their customers on their toes. So they are more curious. Uh, so how to make the curiosity level high? How to make this you know how to make people more interested in reading such articles. They do have a well developed research. You can see when you see the titles on social media, you have got an article. So if you want to read more, you be having an attractive title, which evokes curiosity among the readers. You know that when you see particular title which is very catchy, you click this thing and you read more. So this is what happens. So they do have a lot of past experiences. They do have a lot of research done on these things. They know in which all areas people will click and watch more. So this is what we have seen here. So they know they are interested in unusual stories of individuals which are really positive than those who are interested in established possibly. So those who are interested in established personalities, there will be a considerable proportion of people who are interested in knowing the life of famous celebrities, established personalities from a strong background. But you know that there will be more people who are interested in knowing about the unusual success of people. So in order to exploit this curiosity and interest, media do focus on famous people from ordinary background, and they hike and thereby hike their ratings, and they could hike their ratings. They could do that. So this is the major part of the essay. So do you think this is a positive or negative development? Yes. Even though some critics say that more significant areas of social interest, there may be some critics who think that there are more significant areas of social interest. People may be interested in some other areas. They may not be interested in this particular thing. They may not be more interested in this thing. So we do have more significant areas, they say. But most people believe that there is nothing wrong in publicizing the success stories of such people. Now that there may be more interested, socially relevant, or socially pressing issues. But if you publicize the success stories of these people, there is nothing wrong in that. It is generally assumed that these articles or programs can become an inspiration to work harder for those who believe that success is meant only for those who have a strong economic and social background. So there are people who believe that success is meant for only those who have a strong economic or social background or political background. For such a people, for those who believe so, this is really an inspiration to work harder and to succeed. So for the young people, it helps to understand the value of dedication, perseverance, and hard work. The fact is that even the critics can now say that there is something wrong in this. Now, there may be some critics who think that more relevant topics are there, but they don't see something wrong in these things, actually. So there is nothing wrong in that. To conclude, it's clear that the main reason why media gives more attention to those who reap success from a less privileged situation is that it can gain more customers. It may be of profit motiveness, but the effect of such action is definitely positive. Whether it may be something which is profit motive, but it is positive. That's the end of the session here. Thank you.